To understand digestive trouble, you first need to understand how digestion is supposed to work. So I'm going to walk you through that in this video and help you find solutions to any kind of digestive craziness that you might be dealing with. Let's jump in.
TC Hale is not a doctor and does not claim to be a doctor or licensed in any type of medical field. Don't be an idiot and use anything heard on the show as medical advice. This information should be used for educational purposes only, and you should contact your doctor for any medical advice. Now get off me.
There's a wide variety of factors involved in the digestive process, but to keep this video simple, we're just going to talk about the two most important aspects, which are also the aspects that seem to go off the rails for most people, and that's stomach acid and bile flow. Now, when we eat, our stomachs make hydrochloric acid, or HCl. And this stomach acid, as it's often called, has a pH of 0.8. Now, the pH scale goes from 0 to 14, where 0 would be acidity to the max, and 14 would be alkalinity to the max. When the contents of the stomach, what we eat and drink, are mixed with this acid, the result should still be of a pH of around 2 to 3, which is still very acidic. Now, the acid product created by mixing stomach acid with the food you eat then goes into the first 10 inches of the small intestine called the duodenum. The other half of the digestive process comes from bile that's produced by your liver. Now, between meals, bile is stored in the gallbladder and then it's concentrated up to 18 times. When acid product from the stomach moves into the duodenum, bile from the gallbladder is dropped onto this acid product. So in the same way that HCl is acidic, bile is alkaline, which is the opposite of acidic. Bile meeting stomach acid is just like dropping baking soda onto vinegar, just like we all did in that 6th grade science fair project when we made that stupid volcano. The interaction of two substances with severely opposing pHs creates a sizzle. This sizzle is what you're living on. This is the magic of digestion. This is what makes everything that was in that food break apart and become available for your body to use. Without this sizzle, foods you eat can't be assimilated. Nutrients and minerals can't be properly extracted, and they can't be utilized by your body if this action is missing. It's very common for an individual to be producing less than optimal levels of stomach acid for many reasons. It's also common for bile to become too thick and sticky to flow properly. If there isn't enough stomach acid, there won't be that sizzle. If there isn't enough bile to drop down onto the food that was mixed with the stomach acid, there won't be that sizzle. In order for digestion to work properly, every step of this process has to be in place. Otherwise, instead of a sizzle, you get like a fizzle. And you may only partially break down your food or break down your food by process of rotting and fermenting. Yeah, that's just icky. This rotting and fermenting creates chemical reactions and gases that can cause bloating and burping and nausea, bad breath, upset stomach, and all kinds of other problems. With many digestive symptoms that are caused by malfunctions in one or both of these processes, most individuals believe they're just stuck living with these symptoms, many of which can be improved by improving these digestive functions. People think my mom was always constipated, so it makes sense that I haven't pooped in a week and a half. Yeah, that's not okay. You don't want that. Let me know in the comments section what kind of digestive issues that you're dealing with and how long you've been putting up with them. If one side of digestion isn't working correctly, it can create chronic constipation issues. And if the other side isn't working correctly, it can create chronic diarrhea problems. Well, neither of those look super great on your dating profile, so just know that these types of issues can be corrected in most cases. Check the description below for a wide variety of videos that we have describing different types of digestive symptoms and problems and steps that you can take to correct them. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can get new explanations as they come out. Even without major digestive symptoms, an inability to break your food down properly and pull the nutrients out of that food can lead to a wide variety of nutrient deficiencies and just about any health problem. Proper digestion truly is the foundation of health. I think that you should have that. So check the description below for the link to our free 4-week digestion course. And this course is totally free. It's going to walk you through how to figure out what issues you're having with your digestion and steps you can take to correct those. I can't wait to hear about your results.